Woody's Boneheads of the Day.
Authorities in Kenya. Not sure we've ever featured Kenya on the Boneheads of the Day, but authorities there sentenced a Chinese man to 1 year in prison and fined him just under $8,000 this week for trying to smuggle thousands of ants out of the country. Authorities found over 2,000 ants, including, I didn't even know they had these rare, high-value species ants packed in test tubes in his luggage at Nairobi's International Airport bound for China. Kenyan authorities say totally illegal. Believe it or not, they pay as much as $100 per ant. And he had 2,200. Good luck getting out of that mess. Here's one that caught my attention out of Blue Mounds, Wisconsin. Beautiful Blue Mounds. Police there turned back about 1,000 animal welfare activists who tried to gain entry Saturday into a beagle breeding and research facility south of Madison. Police fired rubber bullets and pepper spray into a crowd and arrested the group's leader.
This is not a peaceful protest, and we will do everything and use every resource we have to keep and maintain the peace. There are 300 to 400 people actively trying to break in and hurt not only the Dane County Sheriff's Office deputies on site, but steal and take property.
That's Dane County Sheriff Calvin Barrett, who said the protester tried to overcome barricades, one of which was a manure-filled trench. You believe that? And 3 people have been sentenced in a bizarre insurance fraud case in California that involved a bear costume. Yes, a bear costume and some very high-end cars. Prosecutors say the suspects faked bear attacks on luxury vehicles, including a Rolls and 2 Mercedes, then filed insurance claims for the damage. They each pled no contest to felony insurance fraud and were sentenced to 180 days in the cooler. 4th person expected to face a preliminary hearing in September. The scheme unraveled badly after investigators zeroed in on the videos submitted with one of the claims, and according to the officials, the so-called bear didn't move like a bear at all. And finally, this happened in Knoxville, Tennessee. A truck tipped over with bees.
Bees! Bees! Bees in the car! Bees everywhere!
I'm sorry, that doesn't really apply to the story, but I just love that scene from Tommy Boy. Big news from the TV world. We have got a brand new show coming as the indefatigable Jeopardy is getting a fresh coat of paint and a makeover. Announced Tuesday morning. On the way, ESPN Jeopardy. Now, it's not going to be on over-the-air TV, going to stream on Disney Plus and Hulu, but it's described as the ultimate matchup between sports and the world's leading quiz show hosted by none other than the formerly Fox Network, very recognizable host, Joe Buck.
I always was in awe of the job that Alex did hosting this show. The smile, the warmth, the intellect that came through. When somebody said, hey, would you want to fill in as a guest host? Yes, was my answer, and it was quick.
You know, I'm not a huge ESPN fan anymore, but I think that's great programming. And finally, I might have a place for my ocean of useless sports trivia other than a cruise ship.